Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Georges and this is Georges Fragrance World. So today I'm kicking off my series, or yes, I'm going to be doing a series of the most duped or cloned fragrances on the market and give you options or available dupes that are worth your money, okay, or that I do have in my collection or that I have come across. So I'm going to kick off the series. So let's say episode 1 with Lancome Oud Bouquet. Now, Oud Bouquet, if you don't know how it smells like, is basically oud, like very sweet oud. It has vanilla, it has saffron, it has praline that is chocolatey vibes, it has some rose, and it's just sweet oud, warm, spicy. I don't want to say opulent because I just did a video on opulent, but it's kind of it's not polarizing, but it's a very present scent. It is a great performer. It lasts, it projects, it announces your presence. It has a strong personality, and this fragrance has been duped. There are copies of it, and I'm going to share with you 5 of the copies that I do have in my collection. I was trying to get my hands on the Oud Bouquet, but unfortunately I couldn't get it. So I'm going to put a picture up here for you to see what it looks like and the kind of fragrance I'm talking about. I think currently is retailing for this much. I'm going to search for the price and put it up there. And I mean, prices of gas alone, so we're saving up, huh? Okay, so let's kick it off with the most popular dupe of Oud Bouquet, which is Shaghaf Oud. Now, Shaghaf Oud is a fragrance from the Middle East by Swiss Arabian. Now, you know this Middle East, like, they know how to do the oud, Yubab. So this is a very close interpretation of Lancome's Oud Bouquet. Beautiful scent, same saffron, rose, oud, praline vibes. Great performance. This is 12 hours plus. Unfortunately, I think there are newer ones that do not have this Arabian inscription. It just has the Shaghaf, and I feel like those ones have been watered down. Has anyone else noticed something like that? If you have, indicate in the comment section, because a friend of mine purchased it not too long ago and was complaining that it didn't have that kick in the opening, you know, from the saffron. I know some people didn't like it, but I mean, it is what it is. Some people didn't really fancy the sharp saffron opening, but I think the newer ones don't have that. If you have experienced anything like that, let me know in the comment section. But this to me is like a 98% 98% dupe of Lancome Oud Bouquet from the house of Swiss Arabian, and we are here for it. Okay, this has had its fair share of hype on YouTube, so I'm gonna let you be. But yes, this is the first dupe or clone of Lancome Oud Bouquet that is so worth your money. If you find it, buy it. Now, second one I'm going to talk about is from the house of Lattafa. So this is like actually spot on interpretation, okay? You know how Lattafa do? Lattafa sometimes they do the clones or the dupes, but then they add their own twist to it to give them a little bit of uniqueness. And I'm going to talk about Oud Mood. Now, Oud Mood is also a clone or inspired by Lancome's Oud Bouquet, but this has a soapy opening, okay? So to my nose, yes, this opens quite soapy and in quotes fresher. I know it's still oud, but then yes, technically if you should compare the two, that is how it's gonna feel like, okay? So this has also additional caramel, so the dry down you get this caramel vibes, and I feel like the saffron, I don't know if this has saffron, but I don't get that kick from the saffron in this. But the dry down is super similar. Like I said, it has like some extra caramel in there. So that's about it. For those of you who are not crazy about the sharp saffron, this is like a slightly softer version of Oud Bouquet, and I know you would love it. And the price is like ka-ching. I mean, relatively affordable. So that's for Oud Bouquet. Lasting, this lasts also. It projects. It's not as beastly as this, but then it does hold its own, and it can, I think this should be doing about, if this is doing 12 hours plus, this should be doing about, let's say 9-10 hours ish or more. I mean, depending on how much you spray, but basically it's a yes. Number one. Number two, now not in any particular order, but Oud Vanille by Olivier. Now this fragrance also reminds me of Lancome's Oud Bouquet, but this goes in a slightly different direction as well. It is more, it's very similar to Oud Touch, which is duping Oud Ispahan. So it has that is it earthy, kind of raunchy oud. You know, this actually feels like the tree, like the oud tree. You can smell, it's like dried oud. Okay, so this is drier than the first two, even drier than like Oud Bouquet itself. Okay, this is dry oud, but then trust me, it is herbal, it's dry, slightly bitter. That's for the opening, but then it does have the kick, and it has extra caramel that I know. It has some additional notes I'm going to list up there. So let's say this would be like a more medicinal herbal interpretation of Oud Bouquet, but the dry down is, let's say, about 80% similar to Oud Bouquet. In my opinion, this does have steam and it goes for 12 hours plus as well. I absolutely love Oud Vanille. It's one of my go-tos when I'm in the mood to like take over everybody's air they are breathing. So yes, this is the third dupe, or very good one, for Oud Bouquet. But like I said, it has this medicinal herbal dry oud feel in the opening, and it does go on for quite a number of hours, so be mindful. And then also I have this one from the house of Al Rahib, I believe, Lattafa. I think this is an old fragrance and I don't see it being talked about, but guys, when I tell you this is good, believe me. And the price, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And this is also another very close dupe of Lancome's Oud Bouquet. It's a little less on the oud and chocolatey vibes. Let me just spray this on my arm. Yeah, so it's like maybe a softer, more westernized oud. I know. Yes, it's slightly bitter, not too sweet oud, but when it dries down, ka-ching, like when it dries down, you can barely tell the difference. In my opinion, this is very similar to this. It's just slightly less soapy. It lasts, it performs well, it projects. This to me will do 10 hours plus, or probably same time as this, and it is slightly less sweeter than Oud Bouquet or than any of these. So I guess this one fits the unisex profile more. And if the Oud Bouquet or the Shaghaf Oud or the Oud Vanille is too much for you, this is perfect, okay? It's not too much, it's just the right amount of everything, okay? So that's Saqr Al Oud by Al Rahib Lattafa. And lastly, I'm going to talk about Opulent Oud. I kept this for last because this, although it does have the Lancome Oud Bouquet DNA, it deviates a lot. It also gives me like ragda vibes. So yeah, that's like maybe 50% or less Oud Bouquet. But then you do get the saffron, you do get the oud, you do get the rose. Yeah, and it's also a performer. This would take over everybody's space. 12 hours plus. Great performance. Yeah, so I guess that brings me to the end of episode 1 of the cloned fragrances and good clones you can get. Thanks for watching, and if you know any other great dupes of Lancome Oud Bouquet, please indicate in the comment section. If you have any fragrances that you want me to go, or you want me to do a video and then tell you the alternatives available, please indicate in the comment section. And thanks so much for watching. Please do well to subscribe, share my content, because it really helps me and keeps me going. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye bye.